Okay, game number 1 it is then. Let's change this up. Best of 5. Masters of Arena 7. Group stage. I'm obviously going to show the flag for Andy. I'm in love with the Austrians. And I'm going to show support. Solidarity for Slam today. Get the Canadian flag up. He's still proud to fly it, guys. Still proud. Which is better, monks? Yeah, definitely Malay. Malay are very good monks. Dravidians, not so much. Not so much. Is that really what Slam's gonna do though? I don't think so. How does the audio in the game sound, guys? It feels a little bit quiet for me, but I don't know if I'm maybe just imagining it. You want me, because I kind of like having the wood chopping up a little bit. Huh? For lunch stream. Oh. Is it admin? I was gonna say admin Reef Andy doesn't have the same thing, you know? It's not fair. It's funny how this is only a wood chopping thing. It's really funny how this is only a wood, like... What's going on? How does it not affect the berries? I think I've seen this either on the super secret Cabal Discord or on Reddit. I can't remember, but it's super weird it's only doing it for this, right? Super weird. Okay, look at the generation for Slan then. Nice little delete will be a good boom and base in the back is. Decent space with the wood lines here, which is quite nice for him. And same thing for Andy on the other side. Forward gold for Andy. Main gold and main stone is backwards. And both the gold's back for Slam, but the stone is forward. You think the axe should change? Man, that would be like such a... Oh, we're really asking for too much, but... Booged? There's a few things that are booged, guys. Slam's base is worse. Certainly gonna have a problem if you do get castle dropped and you lose control of the stone. Andy the kind of player that's gonna go forward here. Why do pros keep picking Dravidians? Oh, jeez. Well, we have like so many bans, right? And this was like one of the second last civs. It wasn't a civ that Slam prioritized. And this is the thing that got me with King of the Desert. You had a load of bans in that one, like 4 each. And then they were getting picked towards the end of the draft. It's not like this civ's getting picked number 1. This is a bottom tier pick for a lot of players. That's what I'll say in that one. And like, you still have a really good wood bonus, which means you can choose. It's flexible, right? It's not like a static bonus. You get extra 200 wood. How you use that is totally down to you and what you want to do with it, which is really nice as a player. Really, really nice. And now they have bomber cannon. They're not terrible. You could do a lot worse than the Dravidians for sure. And they had the buff on the siege now. They got a really rough time of it in King of the Desert, I feel. No mobility is an issue, but you have other options. Relics a little bit better for Andy, maybe 3 to 2 here you would expect. Barracks up for Slam. No barracks for Andy, and he's still adding villagers, guys. Andy is still adding villagers. Oh boy. Oh really boy. The villagers are going to get a little bit of a bonus here underneath the TC. Castle drop into Whippy Boys for Slam, could you imagine? Stable and black. I think the game sounds is just slightly too... Turn up slightly. That's a little bit better for me. Okay, Andy's adding the barracks in now. Of course he's melee, so we can add the extra villager, so how quick he does get up. See the difference in uptime though. Slam's clicked up already. Only one lumber camp from Slam in the meantime. Double lumber camp from Andy. There's a market, there's a stable. So someone is going to make some scouts. What ELO is Andy? Andy is 2k5 at the moment, but Andy is a very patchy player. Andy is it? That's oh yes, there's my rank. That's me pumping my chest. If you hadn't noticed. Andy's a patchy player, but he's kind of like ironed it out a little bit. I think he's got a lot more consistent in the last year. Definitely one to watch out. Gonna be up to Castle Age a little bit later. This melee thing with faster up times is a little bit awkward. Yeah, I think he's one to watch over the next year or two and see how
know your place.
See how he improves. Dog Snatcher. I don't agree with your name, but thanks for the follow. So, looks like we're just going to see light cav in the meantime. PC being added by Slam, so he gets the extra wood. Monastery being dropped as well.
Know your place, worm.
And Discern, thank you. KOTD is DIY Arena. Correct. Yeah, and Slam's only 2k4 at the moment, not that ladder rating means all that much. And Slam added a spear, I guess he's gonna... He actually gets good hit on Andy, that's a lot of HP being traded off, it's not ideal.
Know your place, worm.
I don't know who that is, Diaroha, thanks for the... Oh, lets him in. And Slam's in now, but he is gonna get some information. If you type in £, then odds, you should get the odds on it. There we go, Andy 53, Slam 47, and there's a TC being added by Andy. Punk should be on the way out, it is. Let's see which relic it does go for. Got some good map control at the moment. This scout is just being chased around by two of Andy's in the back, so I'd like to see a more risky relic go and take that, but he's actually going for a safer one. I'd like to see him go for the one that's closer towards Andy. Oh, did you beat him? Did you beat him in Fortress in that one? What was the matchup? Zarafak. And he's still chasing, like, these 3 scouts, having to chase this 1 scout. This is great for Slam. And 1 relic is in already. Again, another couple of hits from the Spearman. What happened to the scout from Slam in the back? Looks like... Did it get converted? Oh, it got converted, okay. That's nice. Slam suffers from his time zone. I think the major issue for Slam, nice pick from Slam though, gets the Monk. The biggest issue for Slam, it seems that he's not a morning player. He really struggles with mornings.
Know your place.
Like, admittedly.
Worm.
And West Coast US, when you're -8, when the scene is so Europe-centric and so Europe-driven, really hard. Sometimes you're having to check in at 4 AM, you're having to play games. If you just, it's just difficult. I'm someone that struggles with that, so I just can't play the game in the morning, you know? See NBL up all night. Slam always plays late.
Yes.
Okay, Andy just getting some freezes. They're on East US, which makes the most sense. An RTC coming in for Slam now. Yes, house, not the best time. White Cav is in now for Andy too. Let's see, there is 3 monks out on the field. Can I just bait the light cav in? Only 1 relic picked up in. RTC from Andy's coming on the outside, and I actually really like it. There's stone here, another stone there, and the gold.
Know your place, worm.
I like picking it up now. And a little bit of lag. You do get this lag when it's strange that this happens in captures, and there's a game pause. The full system will lag a little bit. Just for a few seconds, but it's really off-putting. It looks like the second relic coming on. Andy's already got 1. I did say the generation was a little bit more fair for Andy. With this one, you can see there's a little bit of a tile difference, and I think he gets this one. I'm surprised Slam didn't go for that. When he had that map control and the scouts were getting chased around in the home base, and Andy's going to pick it up, and Andy should end up with 3-2. But it is going to be contested in the left-hand side here. It's just not good, Martin. It's just not ideal for him, you know? But we could say the same thing for the Chinese players, you know? They have to play in the middle of the night. There's a lot of players that have problems with scheduling. The scene is so... It's just very Europe-centric, that's the best way to put it. 4th TC coming in from Andy now. It's very favoured towards Europeans. Like, Australians get fucked, West Coast US gets a bit fucked, China like, everyone else gets fucked in the ass. Jordan disadvantaged. Okay, Pikeman in for Slam now. Of course, Pikeman's a lot cheaper now since the new patch. And we're on new patch of Masters of Arena now. Qualifiers was played on the previous balance. Of course, there's still a lot of bugs kicking around, and Slam is going to get this relic. Still 1 more there, and really nice. Pikeman should be able to defend this, but the 3 monks a little bit exposed. Should take 3 monks here. Should get the 3 of them. And honestly, with the relic position, that's good. Obviously, losing the 3 monks there is not good. I think in the long term, I would be happy if they can get 3. If he can pick up this 4th one, he's laughing. He'll be laughing if he can get this on, but it's going to be tricky. Only 1 scout here, 4 pikemen. No monks really here for Andy. I think he gets it home, guys. Map draft, I know. The draft will be shown again at the end of the game, don't worry about it. Andy gonna get away? Sorry, is Slam gonna get away? And I think he does. And if he ends up this 4-1, this is huge, because it looked like it was gonna be 3-2 he's gonna get it. Gonna get it. Really well done from Slam, because it really did look like it should have been a 3-2 to Andy, and it's 4-1. That's like a 2 relic swing, potentially. And we can see University coming in. There's a range from Andy. Wouldn't be a huge surprise. Slam thinking about the imp as well. Away on the transition can be brutal. Slam's wanting to come forward with a castle, guys. He's got both the buildings as well, so he can click up. Pikeman could get converted. Slam only sending 7 villagers. Okay, Spearman, Pikeman, whatever it is, getting converted. There's the position. See the difference, 1.5 minutes. He's going to be ahead in the chemistry, all that jazz as well. The castle should go up. And he's still waiting on some stone himself. Is he gonna buy it? You have to buy the stone now, guys. What do you think? Or do you don't even need to rush it? Somehow the pikeman ended up there and there as well. Buy? Okay, okay. Okay, he's gonna go for the castle on the right hand side. He's got a little micro base here, so it does make some sense. No fortified walls for melee. Looks like Slam is going to try and break out here, and even a market coming up. Slam only has 10 on wood, guys. 10 on wood. 10. I know you're going to get extra wood when you click up, but that don't fill me with confidence. The Slam's buying wood. The equal balance is just whack at the moment. Castle is a little bit delayed. 2 villagers do get converted. Chemistry's on the way though. Bomber cannons won't be too far either. And some whippy boys have been added in. Monks. Oh. That's just so annoying, guys. The monks bugging out. Fucking hell, man. This is another bug, if you're not aware of it. The monks just... I know they're slow, but refusing to move is just taking it too far. It's taking it too far, you know. It's a shame. Okay, first treb just coming out for Andy. First treb, actually Slam prioritizing conscription. So it looks like he's just gonna accept this castle is gonna go down. Chemistry on the way as well. Crossbow being prioritized. Andy put these ranges up, hasn't made a single thing yet. But he is trying to get the upgrades, and second treb is going to be on the way. But Slam's just going to try and get to crossbow and bomber cannon by the looks of it. You hit stop and it fixes it. It's not really good enough though, is it? It's not really good enough. Shame elephant artists are so expensive. Yes, they are. And Slam's 20 bills behind at this moment. Castle is going to go down. So he's just accepting this castle's going to go, guys. Gotta get the castle up behind. Bomber cannons. Only just on the way now for Andy. Like I said, the wood count isn't great for Slam. Gonna trickle in more now. It's only made 2 lumber camps. Kind of funny to think about. There's good pikeman numbers, crossbow numbers are coming up. First treb is out, bomber cannon on the way now. Slam still free TCs, yeah. So you see the sign in the minimap. He's got 3 here. Some interesting walls coming in from Andy. Really nice to secure the trebs, but you guys securing the rest of the map now. Good. Yeah, that's a good little treb mess. Skirmishers. 2 more bomber cannons in the queue. 2 trebs here for Slam. Still mixing in some crossbows. Upgrades, he does have bracer, doesn't have ballistics quite just yet. Still some pikemen to help out as well. The light cav do come in, but melee light cav, not anything really to be scared of. You wait for a little bit more of a mass here. He's got 2 trebs, another bomber cannon. Well, I'm thinking about skirms now himself. I want to get a good hit. An unpacked treb is not good. Why can't I diving in though? Melee infantry very strong. What happens if Slam gets Witch Steel though? How does Witch Steel Halb trade against Force Levy? I guess Force Levy still. I just want to see that. Force Levy's still going to be better, surely. Look at all of these arms going down. Sheesh. Okay, 1 bomber cannon does go. Whip Steel. Oh god. And more damage in the bomber cannons. All of these resources, even getting up to Arb. And Slam just calls it. Slam just calls it. Oof. That's a great start for Andy. A very quick game. It's not that bad, Bloodless, right? It's actually not too bad. It's interesting. He slams res. I think he's just too far behind in tech switches. Andy's 1-0 up, guys. And... Is this I don't want to get ahead of the game. Is this just going to be an easy 2-0? Is this just going to be an easy 2-0? One. Japanese after as well. Next, Slam plays Huns versus Bulgarians. So do we think Slam really has to make something happen here? Still smush. Extra range for Britons can be fucking annoying, right? Slam will do. Are we just gonna see in our light cav game? Smush means Siege Monk Rush. SM Siege Monk. USH Rush. Smush. Gambus and Champs versus plus Siege Towers. Is Bloodless turned into Survivalist? And 56.44 on the odds. Okay. Actually, Smush comes from Saracen Monk Rush. I am a clone. Can you trust a 2k plus in Arena? Well, we've got 1800 HP, which effectively means trushing is not going to be a thing in Masters Arena 7. Has anyone... Question. Has anyone actually saw someone trush? On the qualifiers yet? Surely someone's tried it. By accident. Barry? Oh, for fuck's sake, of course he did. Vince done it as well. Sheesh. John, no, I mean in this tournament, not in the meta in general. I mean if these 18, and I remember Leary doing it in TTL with 1800 HP as walls as well, right? Of course, Barry trushed, and did Barry win that series? No, he did not. Vince killed Jam with it. Not been playing great recently, the poll, so that doesn't surprise me. Walls are ×2, yeah, 1800. I'm not a huge hater of trushing. I'm not a huge hater of it. I don't know how the clowns will feel about that. Well, should make 10k so they can boom in peace. You should become a map script for my guy. Or you should at least chat to Bazzy. You guys could have some great conversations together. Fine with trushing? Honestly, I'm fine with it as well. It's a little bit RNG based with forward golds, forward stone. And you can get a bit fucked by it, but that's the game sometimes, you know? You have really forward res. Something you have to be concerned about. Happens every time it gets stale. Yeah. And that's the same for any kind of game mode. If a certain thing becomes extremely overpowered, then that's why we don't have slinging in team games. Because slinging is fine in certain settings and in certain maps, but when it's like a thing every game, it's a bit like they're fucking boring, you know? A bit fucking boring. Okay, barracks from Slam. Barracks from Andy. Looks like both of them just going to contest relics again. Relic positions look pretty fair. Looks like a easy 2 on either side for both players. Then 1 that should be more contestable in the middle, but distance to the gate, closer to Andy's wall. I think on face value, you'd probably say another 3-2 to Andy, but Slam did a 4-1 the last time, but not that that made any difference. And there we go. Here comes the stable. Stable from Slam. Actually not played too much of the new Incas yet. I've actually not played too much of the new game in general, because I'm a bit keyed off with it. Maybe soon. Slam clicks up. Andy just a little bit before. What do you think? Does Slam have to pick up relics, then try and go for like a forward push off of it? What would we do if we're in Slam's shoes? My clowns. Slam's just a one lumber camp kind of guy. By the looks of it, one lumber camp this game for Andy as well. Longsword rampage. Sheesh. 5 on gold. Only 3 on gold from Andy. They need some lovely farms here. Burmese getting the free wood upgrades is just super nice. Especially if you do want to go for this clowny kind of style, you know? Should get another hit. Other scouts coming over though for Andy. Timing here, pretty much the exact same. And Slam looks like he did get the first hit. You can see the HP's going down. Looking for another hit, so it's evened out now. They do infantry well. They do monks well. They get really good elephants if you're potentially going to get the elephants, but elephants are, of course, not something you see a lot of in 1v1. There's a monastery, instant TC, of course, they're cheaper with Britons on the wood. And the monastery from Slam, he actually breaks down the wall here. Break down the walls! Yeah, I miss watching WWF and Chris Jericho. What a legend. They die pretty well to Britons. So this is Slam. This is the Slam. He does have a scout advantage here, 4-2. Andy just backs off. Monk's on the way. There's going to be double monastery for Slam. Can he beat Brits without using Ellie's? Well, will we find out? Will the game get to that point where it's like an imp stage? Slam thinking about that himself. The parking tactic, Iron. I think you need to get a mass of them, right? Same thing as always with Ironby. Why is Andy behind in Vills? 30-30. It does. I mean, it's even, right? Yeah, it does have wheelbarrow. He's also got horsecollar. No horsecollar yet for Slam. He's dropping a hell of a lot more. Double monastery is popping off though. A couple more losses. Bird TC getting dropped by Andy on the gold. Stonewall was kind of tilting in the back, not gonna lie. Goes for the more risky relic in the front, and you can see there's already a relic in for Slam. Should be a 3-2 at the very least. There should be at least 3 relics for Slam, but Spearman here, White Cab for Slam, Monk's a little bit out of position. He might get away with this one as well. Deciding not at this moment. Monk's coming from Andy. This is a good little opening to get this safe relic in the left-hand side as well. Didn't send another relic, another monk to the right-hand side for this relic, just healing up. Monk's trying to engage in the back now for Andy. Using this as his cover.
Know your place, worm.
He's gonna get it. Slam's on stone now, guys. Loads of farms being dropped. It keeps on the monks and the production here. Iron Buyer are affected by husbandry and bloodlines, but you need to get the archer armor. All one of them. Yep. Have archers, actually. Couple more monks coming out. It is 3-1 at the moment, and this relic is still here, guys. Let's see if Slam's going to dive deep for it. Looks like it, Lock. Does look like it. There's a market, there's a university. Has a monastery already. Looks good for Slam, and as he gets 4 relics, you're liking it a bit more, but Starfax says stone a little bit too late. And at 19 now. And it looks like he's going to buy the stone. Wood counts all not that good. Does buy the food. Looks like he's going to wait for the stone. Let's have the buildings to click up. These villagers forward. Not going to do anything at this moment. He'll can't make his mind up if he wants to die for this relic or not. A little bit nervous here from Slam. Spearmen are here. Andy's trying to loop around the rotation. Isn't going to find anything yet. Might get a monk or two. He's going to try and find the monk that's going for the relic on the right hand side. So I'm dropping the castle. Monk should go down. And click up to Imp is going to be coming very, very soon. Does lose the monk though. And won't want to lose his spearman either. Yeah, just deleted at the end. I don't know if Slam realized... He did know the stone was there, guys. I mean, he's covering the gold on the outside of the walls. He is going to be covering a little bit of the gold on the inside of the walls. They should get this 4th relic. Andy's on stone himself. His economy's in 65 villagers. He's going to be clicking up really soon, selling the stone, selling a little bit of wood. Iron buys are getting added now. Where's Arzak? Is Arzak here? Hello, Andy? What you thinking, bro? Oh, and Andy actually gets that. I might get another monk. A little bit sloppy, and Andy's up now. Only a minute behind. Only 30 villagers ahead. Looks like the timing window... Gonna be difficult. Gonna be a bit difficult for Slam here. We should get that 4th relic now. Nice defensive castle. Who has the timing, the momentum? The timing and the momentum is certainly with Andy right now. Yeah, and the castle is going to be treble. Slam's perspective, he is diving in for these light cab, for the monk, sorry, with his own light cab. That's pulled back. I think he's just going to try and bait the monk into the castle fire. Not going to succeed. Straight onto Trebs, has enough for another castle. Here come the villagers. Iron Buy coming in as well. Let's see if we do get the castle nice and forward, and we do. Also on top of the monastery. Only 6 villagers though. Where are Andy's arbs? Andy doesn't have arbs, they don't exist. He's got a lot of reds floating at this moment. He's selling it all. He wants another castle, guys. He wants another castle. Does it even hit the villagers on this side? It doesn't. And surely... What? The Slam does not target this one straight away. Light Cap diving, Iron by diving in as well. Why did they make the castle? Am I going crazy? Why did they make the castle here? Light Cap in the back could be annoying at some point as well. It's gonna come up and it's gonna have like 3400 HP and another Treb on the way. Yeah, Fletching. Fletching only just coming in for Andy now, and as long as Slam moves these vills back, castle goes up. And it does. One Treb out, 2 for Slam. 2 castles apiece. HP down to 2,300. Even with Fletching, he still doesn't get this side. Doesn't get here. And big repairs coming in for Andy now. 30 villagers ahead. Fletching coming in for Slam. He's gonna be a little bit behind as well, but he's on 3 Trebs now. His Light Cap just threatening in the back, but they are gonna go down. Still repair villagers there for Slam. He's got 300 stone in the bank. No more coming out. Andy got quite a few villagers out here. He's going for the stone there. Yep. Looks like good numbers. 4 Trebs. Only the 3 Trebs for Andy. 1 more coming out though. Iron by also coming in for Slam. That's what's being prioritized at this castle. This castle goes down. 1 castle apiece. 4 Trebs versus 3 at this moment. 4th one on the way for Andy. Andy just collecting the stone on the outside at this moment. He's gonna lose that castle. We don't really have any army for Andy, and he's only just putting up a range. Only just putting up a range now. Where's the damage control? Why is the reaction only just coming now, and the Iron Bar are gonna come in? Slam is 30 vills behind. And what? Is that Slam? I guess he doesn't want to dive underneath the TC, so he's gonna take it to TC first. Trebs are looking for some shots. Yeah, he should just... I think he just goes forward now, right? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Kind of a weird one from Andy. Kind of a weird one for Andy, not gonna lie. GG Civ 1 for Burmese, exactly. Decided to only really put the ranges up when he realized that second castle was gonna go down. Maybe a little bit of overconfidence on the Civ. I don't know. Slam with a great win, Burmese versus Britons. Probably not a matchup you're just liking in this game, but he made it happen. Andy made for a little bit of a misplay. Iron by too strong. And Slam decides to go for lifts, and it's going to be Japanese from Andy. So these are 2 very clown friendly. It's just Slam's number 1 pick, Japanese is towards the end of Andy's. So it should be a matchup just in terms of pure draft stock, where Slam should be thinking, this one should be in the bag, in terms of that. This is a set of a banker, you know, the one you want to play. Gonna get you a bit of a lead. And this is a really strange relic generation. I think something's not went right here. Something's not quite went right, but as far as I'm aware, generating relics, not the easiest thing to do. You can see there's one away over to the left hand side, just outside Slam's walls, and there's like 4 over here. It's kind of in a very tight little space. It'd be interesting how these are going to get fought over. Still pretty balanced. I wouldn't say it's unbalanced, it's just it's a weird, very weird spawn. One's not very takeable for Andy at all. One's not bad for Slam with the gate here. Relatively close for Andy, then this one in the middle. See. Okay, so we've seen just a light camp the first two games. Are we gonna see... Are we gonna see anything else other than light cav as a Castle Age opening? What do we think? We're not seeing any barracks yet, so we're not getting to that point. Andy going on to gold. 3 farms coming up. 2 farms already up for Slam. Slam just going over to gold now himself as well. Still deer getting pushed in from Andy. I assume that Slam's pushed all his deer in by this point. Probably one of the best deer pushers in the game. I don't know if he's a follow guy or if he just pushes normally, right? Pretty sure he's just a normal deer pusher. As far as I know. Oh, it's 50% for Andy again. Interesting. Hmm. 2 on gold for Slam Bite. 3 on gold for Andy. Here comes the barracks. Barracks is going to come up from Andy now as well. Gotta love me some white cav, baby. Love me some white cav. I can love white cav. Is it gonna be the same thing? Talking about the meta maybe being dominated by Trushan? Or... is it really just gonna be like white cav nearly all? Did we fix one problem and then create another one? That is possible, right? Samurais have a shot versus ladies? A good question, right?
Not bad.
That's a good question. Ladies have the mobility, they have the higher attack. Japanese, of course, have the bonus. Thanks to the subscription, Dog Snatcher. Like I said, can't support the name. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching, thanks for the sub. There's a stable. It's just Market Blacksmith from Andy, so no barracks, guys. No barracks from Andy. But at this point, it doesn't look like he's going to try and contest relics. Doesn't look like he's going to try and contest. Or does he see how close they are here? Could you, I was about to say, could you maybe, he actually doesn't see how close they are on the right hand side. Could you justify going like spear only? The barracks is coming up now. He decides to go Market Blacksmith. It's a different approach. Let's save a little bit of wood, of course, with these mining camps and lumber camps. You can see like one lumber camp in fairness for Slam, but mining camp there as well. So close, and he doesn't see this 4th one. Does Slam see it? Okay, Slam sees them all. Is Sama Tower's viable at this level? If you get late enough in the game, I don't see why not. Probably not the thing you're going to prioritize though, but it probably gets super late. If the game gets really choke pointy. Really unlikely to see it. Just put it that way. Yeah, Sama towers are something you're more likely to see in a team game. Super late game. Fighting for the map. Okay, forward monastery from Andy. Double monastery. Double monastery. Andy. Into wood. It's gonna be double monastery from Andy then. Okay. One monastery from Slam. Japanese lame sheep in 1% of 1v1 games in Masters Arena 7. I wonder who done that. We got some spear on spear action. We open up the skirmishes. Good scout numbers though from Slam. And looks like Andy is just going to play spear. Spear monk. Rounding up, potentially, yeah. Can spear monk work here just because of the close proximity they are to each other? I mean, the scouts still have the mobility. You're able to split round them and everything, but Andy's got one relic in already. Is this gonna work? Of course, they get the extra bonus damage as well. I'd be able to attack a bit faster. Slam not picked up that relic yet. Just there, bud. Please, go get it. Get that gold then come on away. No sign of a second TC just quite yet. Monks. Gonna try and convert the spears. This is a major issue with spears, right? Easy to run away. Need to kill monks with them. Converting a weak spear, I know, right? The only one. Gonna try and get this one. I guess this is one that just done the conversion, so he's gonna heal up at the same time. Okay. One monk goes down. Two monk goes down. Really nice job by Slam. Really nice job by Slam there. Gets a good bit of HP traded off in that scout. And these two spearmen still being kept busy by this spear's being healed up. This first relic coming in. That should be an easy second relic for Slam there. These relics are getting a little bit closer for Andy, but having to invest Sanctity coming in. Should get the 3 of them. The amount of spears out here in the distance to go to the monasteries, surely. Trying to loop around. Decides to go right through them. Gonna just go for the kills. Just... Sanctity only just coming in. 3 more monks go down for Andy. Slam diving deep. And Slam's gonna try and get all of these spears. And he should get just about all of them. Oh boy. Really boy. He's gonna die for this relic first. We can see Andy is on 2 TCs, Slam's on a 3. Eco upgrades. Exact same at this moment. Horse collar only. No wheelbarrow yet. And more monks going down. More monks going down for Andy. That's a lot of gold down the drain already. Gonna be 3 to 2 in the relics. Andy with the double monastery, I don't feel like it's overly paid off. And he's losing more. The double monastery spear approach. Respectfully. He's got 2 match points. So he can still lose this game in theory. It'll be absolutely fine. Taking it into a 5th game. But yeah, come on the Celts. Come on the Celts indeed. We get Andy 66%, 34%. The last game it was like 57... Sorry, 53, 47 or something in favour of Andy. And Andy GG'd after 17 minutes. Is there going to be a change of approach here for Slam and Andy? Andy played the Scouts into Light Camp first 2 games. Tried to go for Monastery and Spearman the last time. Didn't really work out. Showing the issues of it. Spearman just so easy to get converted. Slam, of course, just has the Scouts, was running around, picking off the monks. Didn't look like the best GG from Andy in that instance. And can Slam capitalise now with the Celts? And is Slam going to go for the same thing? Now he's the one with the faster moving infantry. Is he going to try the Spearman thing? Just Slam in its peak, guys. Just Slam in his element. This deer is griefing him, and that other one's up in the wood line as well. Okay, that's actually not Slam in his element. It's coming back. No, he's not. Rally position is kind of interesting here. We got two over to the right-hand side. Arguably better for Slam on both of them with access to the gates. This one's really good. This one's closer to Slam. It's a favorable gen for Slam here. This one is contestable, of course. It's in a lot of open ground, but it's definitely closer for Slam. Look at the distance there when you're gonna draw it with the mouse. But Andy has had some favourable spawns in the other games. Slam gets one now. He's done a good job so far. Testing, getting an advantage here. Main gold in the back for Slam, secondary gold is at the front, main stone at the back. Going for the second lumber camp now. Gonna chop them through really quickly with Celts. Main gold and stone at the back for Andy. This little secondary gold is kind of off to the side as well. It'll be probably quite hard to spot. See what Andy goes for here with Vietnamese. Vietnamese versus Celts. He's also the deer whisperer. He is the ultimate deer player. My guy. I did see him have a really bad deer push in Nations Cup a couple of days ago though. It like ended up here, which is really bad for Slam. I think it was Chaos Pit. I'm not sure which game it was. Maybe it was Arabia, but the deer was not close to the TC. I was disappointed for Slam standards. Must be a bug then. Yeah, that 24. We have a pause. We have a pause, guys.
Yes.
And Andy just going for a quick one. Barrick's already on the way for Slam. Barrick's on the way for Andy. So it looks like we're just going to be back to our first game 1, game 2 shenanigans. Nothing too crazy. What the hell was that?
Know your place, worm.
We have wolves and we have sheep. Thanks to the follow as well, DL. I don't even know what animal that was. Huh? Not too sure. Celts do have a pretty awkward mid-game. You have a look at the tech tree. I mean, just transitions are really difficult with them, right? They do have an absolute pop and eco. And you can boom off them. Super, super hard. So they're only 7 a game. They do not get 3 of the imp blacksmith upgrades. Every other one gets 2. You can see no plate, Barden, no bracer, and no ring archer armor either. So their skirms are pretty shit. Paladin don't get bloodlines. Don't get the last armor either. So even just getting light cav and Imperial Age is really bad for them. And generally they're going to be transitioning to like Imperial Age, like a how Siege gonna play. Transitions are not the easiest thing for Celts in their stable. Market for Andy. Andy lost all of his... Well, he had a relic. It's going to be 4-1. He maybe lost about 9 monks. And just GG'd. It looked a bit of a tilt AGG. That was a bit of a tilt. In my opinion. The game is far from being done. It was not ideal. Don't get me wrong. It just seems like a bit of an overreaction. Players are allowed to resign when they want to. Let's say that. Provided it's not overly BM. Okay, Slam's gonna have a little head start in the scout numbers here. Farm's getting dropped now. A few seconds of idle for both. Scouting and the middle section looks good. Sees all the relics just now, and for there's a forward spear already. Here comes the spear for Andy. He only sees 4. He doesn't see this one way down at the bottom. Again, 2 grown men poking themselves with their sticks. Beautiful. It's kind of nice. Not gonna lie, it's nice to witness. He might. Is he gonna really try and die for a hit there? Decides not to. Just chasing his scout. We'll have light cav upgrade coming in. No, not yet. Adding in our couple of spears. These are 2 on the field now. Honesty should be coming up. Comes up in the left-hand side. Honesty from Andy. Also gonna add a TC. They're just buying some food. He wants that light cav upgrade. Wants that light cav upgrade. So I'm just not getting baited in here. The scouts come over to the left-hand side. Like I said, soon to be light cav. Even Relic Slam goes for first if he's going to try and pop out. Just get this one. But we'll have Good Guy as a co-caster here. I think Good Guy co-casting on Arena would be a shambles. Can he bait into the spears? And Spearmen are pretty fast. He's been. I know he's in Ireland all weekend. So that's why he's not been streaming the last couple of days. But Good Guy co-casting Arena. Yeesh. 2 monks in the queue for Slam. Gonna get this one without any problems by the looks of it. Andy will probably notice it when it does go away on the mini-map though. Picks up. Not there. Imagine that was a thing that you didn't... Like, you had to discover that the relic was gone. Wonder how much, like, the meta would change. I wonder if that's ever been discussed. Okay, it does get the scouts back out there. All the spears going down now. For Slam Jam. First relic is in. And the monks are kind of just hiding behind the walls from Andy at this moment. Probably gonna want to pick up this one. Does have a light cav. Threatening on the right hand side, and the third TC coming in for Slam. Moving off the stone as well, maybe for a 4th. Couldn't find out. Second relic on the way. We thought Britons were a Civ 1 too. Yeah, true. And Andy didn't have a good moment last game. These slams idle DC is kind of creeping up. Got a lot of wood in the bank, and it's kind of common with Celts. Wood choppers, man. Still no bow saw yet from Andy. He's actually going for gold mining first before bow saw, guys. He's buying food. It's weird we don't have bow saw yet. The eco upgrades don't cost any wood. There it is now. Maybe he thought he had it. Let's see what the difference is in wood. Between them. 700 extra wood at this point. That's huge. We're only just entering minute 18 and he's got 700 extra wood. Lots of spearmen mixed in. Slam did get light cav now. 800 more gold. He is spending a lot of it on just food though. What's the farm difference? 18 and 25 for Slam. Does have more idle time. He has a few villagers behind. Slam, let's go 3 relics. Indy only has 2, and is he really going to let him in here? Is Slam really going to go in? Yeah, Slam has a lot more farms. Andy's heavy on stone now. Same thing for Slam. trying to snipe the monks, get back out of there. Doesn't seem terrible. 2 monks go down for Andy. Both players got a lot of gold flowing, guys. Both of them got a lot of gold. 800 in the bank for Slam, 600 in the bank for Andy. He's also getting stone mining now, so he's investing a lot of these eco upgrades. They only cost food. We're past minute 17. We didn't get a GG. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. And eco lead is kind of growing a little bit. 69 versus 60 vels now. Slam even getting Bloom. I guess he's got all that gold, right, guys? Gotta make use of it somehow. University, already in for both now? That was a market, okay. Andy thinking about clicking up soon. Spearman just out in the middle. The GG felt premature the last game. Definitely was. And the monk is a little bit exposed here. I'm just gonna want to get a forward cancel up here by the looks of it. Equal balance is a little bit off for both players, very similarly. Look at the gold count, look at the food count, it's almost like even Stevens. They're both going to the market at the same time, buying the food. So I'm gonna get that forward castle down by the looks of it. Loads of spearmen moving, Imperial Age clicked at exactly the same time pretty much, but Andy is 10 vels ahead. But always res kind of in the back. Kinda in the back. And cart coming now. Thinking about more castles. Going to the stone on the outside. Here comes the castle from Andy in response. Not seeing any other buildings being dropped by Slam, so you'd think he's going to want to prioritise Trebs. Of course, no access to bomber cannons either, which Vietnamese do get. Does Andy see the castle? Yeah, it's too close to the walls. Oh! No, he doesn't. He actually doesn't. Oh no. You can get it, bro. You can get it. Don't worry. I was like, that's too close to the walls. No, it wasn't. Early Treb will be good? Yeah. One castle to one. The Treb's gonna fire a bit faster is nice. Shouldn't take huge amount of time for bombered cannons to get there. Can Andy just defend in the meantime? I need 2 castles now for Slam. Look at that. Buys a stone after selling some food. Ooh. And of course it's helps in the wood shopping, so that wood is going to be coming in. Still 12 on gold. Bread production should be too problematic here. Has 6 woods ready to go as well. Castle isn't up yet. Bomber cannon prioritized straight away for Andy. Vietnamese, free conscription as well. You got to keep that in mind. So the Trebs actually get produced faster. Look at the difference. 70%, 59, 60. Look at the difference. You pretty much got an imp at the exact same time. Treb is out. Treb's still 20% away. So that is nice. That is one thing that's nice. Andy not get the stone for second castle coming up in the back. Okay, like it a lot. Ram's also out now for Slam. I think he may just start tapping away on the houses here. He is going to have to repair, for sure. Second Treb's out already. Spearmen are very brave. They are very brave. Okay, masonry for Slam as well, wants that extra HP. His wood count isn't fantastic, only 11 on wood. The castle is going to go down. The second castle is safely in the back, but the wood count isn't great for Andy either. He does have 3 trebs, guys. That castle is going to go down for Slam. It's the second castle, or the third castle now, a little bit further back. Also going to mangonel. Andy. Nice it. Trying to break in now. There's nothing else for Andy really to defend, and he's only making Rattans behind us. That ram should go down to the mangonel. Trying to break in here. They could just go straight after the they could go straight after the trebs. The quick walls do come in from Andy. Nice job. 20 vills ahead. Still open to the right. Okay, nice. Needs to bring the Rattans over. So just moving for the TC on the outside. Didn't hit enough on the houses and the roads. Just come in. One treb was down. Nuking his own trebs. Second treb was down. Third treb was down for Andy. He's got no trebs on the field. 2 bomber cannons are out. 1 coming over. Second castle did go down for Slam, but it just puts more up. Just puts more up. Producing loads in the meantime. There's a lot of gold, guys. 1,400 gold in the bank for Slam Jam. More TCs on the outside for Andy now. A bowl of elephants gonna be mixed in by the looks of it. There's not a lot of Rattans there, and voids are so fast. Don't have forging yet. They do have the last armor. Okay. Very awkward. Like one of them does get converted. They're going after the bomber cannons. Gonna be a good attack round from the mangonel, and they should be saved as long as you commit a villager. Commit a villager. Loses a bomber cannon. Loses a bomber cannon. And the wheat rattan ring is on the way. Oof. My goodness. My goodness. Lamb's been on free TC this whole time. Still only 11 on wood. Lamb has 40. 40 on gold. Slam is regressing here. He's started here, but he's now all the way back here. 1, 2 bomber cannons. 2 more on the way. Rattan numbers slowly climbing. Andy needs more castles, and he is going to get another castle up here. Only 1 treb on the field for Slam Boy. But the wood numbers are decent. Here come the spearmen. Here come the woods. Only 12 Rattans. 3 bomber cannons. 3 light cam. Mangonel not attacking. Villagers not well done. Bomber cannons all should go down. Rattans do get microed a little bit. Castle does just get ignored. And Slam's eco is a bit of a mess. Oh, the wards are in. The wards are in. Keep it open. Oh, nope. You'll still be able to just go after these. And he can just break in the back now, surely. Gonna go after the house. Look at these beautiful guys. They're just so fast, man. 1.38. Proper clout. 48 on gold. 10 on wood. Look how much. Look at the res bank. Look at the res bank for Andy. 40 on wood, 26 on food, 35 on gold. The eco balance is much better, but what is he doing with it? Where are these golds, man? No. Very, very awkward. I'm still getting added. Crop rotation, siege engineers. More Rattans coming in now from Andy. More bomber cannons too. Alp switch coming in for Slam. Look at this now. All the villagers coming off the gold. Going on to the wood. 40 on wood now. It's like he's... Slam, are you listening to the stream? If you are, make sure you like and subscribe. Pay for money. Coming in from Andy now. Does have enough for another castle nearly? What are the costs for woads? Oh, similar to like a champion, is it not? You mine it all up now, no one else gets access. True. Keeping our castle here, he's going to keep the stone in the meantime. Very good defensive position at this moment. Slam jam. Splitting up the woads, going to find a villager here and there. Both players up to about 140 eco. And bomber cannon numbers. And he's going to try and get up to 6. Ratton numbers are growing now as well. And got ballistics, he's got bracer. The TCs are going to melt these guys. Not too careful, and between two of them. Slam, gonna try and get onto Onager by the looks of it. Onager Woad Raider. Yep, there comes the Onager, click. Only takes a minute. Try and get a castle on the left hand side, and lo and behold, he doesn't know. He does know now. And he is getting a castle up there himself. No elite Woad, right? Deciding that's not a route he wants to go, and he's still missing Blast Furnace for his infantry as well. Ratton's the 8 range. So you do need to be careful. Castle is going to come up. He's went Onager and he's not got too many on the field. 2. But the army numbers are starting to swell for Andy. Look at this on the right hand side. 7 bomber cannons now. Nice splits with the Rattons. They're not super slow. They obviously don't have the same ability as Plumes. But it does take 3 Onagers. Can he get a 4th? The castles are being pushed on the right hand side, most importantly. Not just 1, 2 castles go down for Slam. 3rd one's on the way. Poor Celtica giving his Onagers a little bit more extra HP now. White Calf are being added. Slam's actually open at home. I think there's maybe too many Rattons there. Siege Workshop's a little bit awkward off to the left hand side. Difficult for reinforcements. Light Calf going for the snipe. Castle go down. Looking really good for Andy. 20 pop ahead. Doesn't have enough for Narc Castle. Onager's not engaged into the left hand side. Might get found by the Light Calf again. Castle does go down. Push continues. And it's looking really good for Andy. Can Slam stop this? Still a few Onagers out on the field. 4 Rattans on the way. 4 Light Cab on the way too. Still missing that last armor. Nice attack round. So many bomber cannons behind us, so. Treb is packed up. Could be a big shot. Onagers looking for them. Another Onager goes down now. Siege Engineers are also one for Andy. Oh, but big shot from Slam. Big shot from Slam on the Rattans. And it looks like he's even nuking them himself a little bit. Really big shot on the Rattans. More Light Calf coming out though. Is the castle being trebbed on the left hand side? It is. It is being trebbed, so it looks like another castle going to go down for Slam at this moment. Has to run away from the Celt Halves. Bomber cannons attack ground outside of the stable. What did that piece of ground do to deserve that? And how did that Rattan not get nuked by his own cannonballs? There's a free castle production here. Looks like he's gonna go for the stone. Slam calls GG anyway. Probably feels like resistance is futile. 150 pop in terms of eco. Not a whole else. Too many bomber cannons out in the field by the looks of it. Good game from Andy. Good game from Andy in the end. Slam with too many vills. His eco balance was a little bit whack in that game. It was a little bit whack, and he's even getting housed at that point, and that's honestly, that's probably the deciding factor at the very end.
Know your place.
Can't produce anything.
Worm.
We get 54% for Andy, 46% for Slam. What is beating up with Dashboard today? Does not rate. Doesn't rate Slam Jam at all, does it? Really doesn't. The absolute disrespect. Slam gonna does what he does best, guys. Straight to the deer pushing. And just take a couple minutes. Watch Slam in his absolute element. If there's any Slam subscribers, get the deer emote. Get it posted. Beautiful. Look at that. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Absolutely 10 out of 10. How many castles were used in disrespect? You mean the last game? White Cav into Krepos push? Which civ would you prefer? Teutons have fallen off a lot over the last couple of years because they went in new civs. They get added, right? But they're still a good arena civ. It's just they seem to have like other ones have just been much better. You know, the introduction of Poles, the introduction of Bohemians. It's not as rated now. Shame. They're classic arena civ. You're becoming one of my favorite casters. Thank you, Master. That's much appreciated. Nobody quite pushes deer like Slam. He is a deer master, guys. And oh my god, that's a very favorable. That is a very favorable relic spawn for Andy indeed. Slam has an easy one here to the right hand side. 4 very, very good relics for Andy. One to the left, another one to the left hand side. Especially the gate access here, the gate access here, and the gate access on the right hand side, all looking very, very good. Oof. Now, Andy, with a little bit of a quick GG, and maybe the Japanese game. Hopefully he has since then kind of shuffled that off. The last game was looking a lot better with the Vietnamese into the Celts. Bloodless said it was a Civ 1 for Celts. That'll be the first time we had the Civ 1 called Burmese versus Britons, but Slam won that one. Who knows what can happen here? What are we thinking? Late game for Teutons. Infantry options, very good, of course. And the same thing for Bulgarians. Like, both of these civs can do the same things kind of well. Like, infantry, very good for Bulgarians. Very good siege. The siege transitions are good for Bulgarians because they're half price. They're also really nice. Teutons do have Teutonic Knights. Belgians are the best. Not even in cycling. That's a take. That's a take. I think Belgians probably win the most stages throughout the year, no? Or the most pro cyclists, despite being a smaller country. Who's got the most pro cyclists? I guess that's a bit of a sponsorship thing as well. The teams pop up. Bulgarians could go CA. Not something you're going to see a lot in the arena. Not sure, like maybe a Turks or something. Range options for Teutons not very good. They do get hand cannons as well. Bulgarians do not, right? And obviously no bomber cannons for Bulgarians either. They don't get hand cannons though, do they? Not actually something I'm 100% confident on. I don't think they do. Pretty sure they don't. Where's my experts? My tech tree experts in chat. Okay, barracks from Andy, gonna be light cav. Barracks from Slam, gonna be the exact same thing. Resource-wise, both the golds are forward from Slam. So that could potentially be awkward if Andy's the one to come forward with a castle, but it's not happened yet. Slam's actually been the aggressor. Safe gold and safe stone in the back. This is really hard for Bulgarians, yeah. What knowledge are you missing now, Mr. Caster? I just wanted confirmation that Bulgarians don't get hand cannon. That's all. That is all. Gonna be blacksmith, gonna be the stable. Lamb's already clicked up. They don't. Yes, thank you. Not gonna lie, that blacksmith is kind of tilting from Slam. Hang on, wait. Slam has one of the highest number of known Smurfs. 6 Smurfs among top. Slam. Slam, no. Not like this. No. No. Not like this. Someone check the NC chapter website. FreakinAndy's won 5 games. I think he's won, is that Masters Arena 1? I don't know. Purely expect dashboard's lying, guys. You'd have no one to play his time zone. Yeah, Smurfing's bad. There's no excuse for it. That's my stance. I don't care what motivations are for it. If you... Smurfing is fine. No! Smurfing is bad. Not good for the community. What about the time difference here? For Slam Jam? They need to fix the ladder? They need to fix the ladder, sure, but... There's nothing gives you the right to Smurf. To waste someone else's time. Smurfing is like largely non-consensual. And when you play on the ladder, when you play in the ladder, when you queue up and you're 1500, you expect to get queued up to someone that's very similar the same level. And nothing gives you that right, I'm afraid. Multiple accounts would be a form of Smurfing, yeah.
Not bad.
More of a moral thing for me, you know? Thanks to the resub stealth, 20 months now, much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. I'm still in Michigan, so I'm still not too far away from you. Like, we had some pros recently say that if like a random player queued into them, they should be honored. It's like, a bit cringe, you know? Just a bit cringe, that's all I can say about that. There's that first relic coming in. Slam. Getting a second relic in. Saw that cringe fest. Yeah, it's just a bit, that, to me that was very cringe. That was very, very cringe. I can understand why someone would say that. Just cringe, you know. I'm surprised Andy's not trying to monitor this relic, knowing how close it is. He does see the monk now. The Tooth Spears are there. He's gonna dive. Kind of awkward, actually. Does take some hits on the light cav because of the tree. You'd have no problem queuing into pro? That's fine. It's fine if you don't have a problem with it, but some people do. And you have no way of checking that before the game, right? Like you don't have a text chat where you can play each other. There's no way you can check. Like someone might be only able to play like a few games a week. And a lot of people don't know who pro players are, so imagine you come into this game, and it's like that one game you're going to play a day, you're trying to play a game, what are games for? They're for chilling out, right? They're for relaxing. And you get in this game, and, you know, someone's like taking a piss. Playing full scouts or something against you, you know? I think there's a few things that could be done to discourage smurfing. Fixing matchmaking, surely that could definitely be one of them. There's definitely some other there's some other ways it could be done to force some harsher repercussions. It's more of a culture thing. That's the biggest problem for me. How accepted that is, how normalized that is. Not really a big fan of that word, but here we go. 3 TCs for Andy, 3 TCs for Slam. Let's take a look at that farm count. 23 for Slam Boy, and only 2 behind is Andy, despite these farms costing pretty much nothing. And that's a fucking lot of white cap from Andy, I'm not gonna lie. He's up to 8 now. Only still this one relic for Slam. Andy's not got this one on the right hand side. He does know that's there, right? Yeah. And Slam kind of sensing that he might be trying to sneak it. He's just putting 2 scouts over there, of course, in the light cab, 4 Teutons as they top out. Spearman in between. Okay, Slam Spearman converted. Lots of monk action going on. Andy does pull back. Slam going to be able to snag both of these. This is going to be huge, if that's possible. Maybe even 5Ging. Sheesh. When you can look at the ranked leaderboard just now, right, in AoE2. Like MBL's got like 4 accounts, whatever it is. Harry's got 2 or 3. It does snag that monk. Nice job for Andy then. And this relic is going to come back. Andy, what are you doing, bro? Crepalist? I guess he's going to Crepalist rush now. And he's going to try and sneak it. Does he know where the gold is? He doesn't have any vision. We'll see if he goes for an outpost first. But he's using this as some cover. He's hoping to surprise Slam here. He's hoping to surprise him. Doesn't quite have the stone yet. 2 light cav converted by Slam, so that army is kind of dwindling. Just trying to bait in the spears again. Market coming in from Andy now. Equal balance a little bit off at this moment. And Crepalist maybe could have been a little bit more further forward. A couple of tiles at least. And the monk is diving a little bit too deep. And if Slam gets this relic, if he really gets 3 to 2 here, that's huge. Because it probably should have been a 4 to 1. Crepalist could have been way more further forward. So it's minute 23. Slam's gonna have enough for a defensive castle pretty damn soon. Getting handcart. Can he see the gold yet? He still can't even see the gold. Andy is imping. What does he do with the imp? What does he do with the imp? He doesn't have a castle to make trips. He's making a couple of conics. Slam's gonna make a castle behind us. What does Andy do? He's not even got Bowsaw at this minute of the game, guys. Minute 23. On 3 TCs. Okay, Zarfak Panda also asking the same question. Like, what? Okay, the castle's coming now. He nukes the market. Minute 26 away. I guess Slam is a minute and a half behind. And he should get this castle up. He's I think at 10 on wood, so trade production is actually not going to be that simple. The way things currently are. Masonry coming in for slam. Senses a little bit of danger here. Done a great job to get 3-2 on the relics. And they go for a monastery. Sorry, university. What was his second tent building? Am I blind? Oh, does Acropolis count as a Castle Age building? Is that what he really used as the Castle Age building, was the Acropolis? Let's go. Okay, infantry being tagged into by slam. I worked out myself, guys. Thank you, though. I'm a clever cookie. I'm a clever boy. 2 trebs on the way. Slam, not in yet. Castles. And he is going to get fletching, and it's going to be a quick fletching as well, of course, with Bulgarians. Range is coming up from Slam. He's going to prep some hand cannon. He'll probably come forward with another castle and right on Andy's walls. Love to see it. Love to see it. Very, very aggressive. So I'm even maintaining good numbers in this. University... Oh, where is it? Oh, it's next to the... Oh, it's next to the castle. Imagine denying chemistry here. I don't think... I think Andy's gonna do it. But he's got to know, right? It's only got 2300 HP. I think you can still do it now. You can still do it now. And you can deny chemistry. Imagine if he gets it like at 5 seconds to go. He's double castle now. Big stone wall energy coming in behind. He's not gonna do it. Andy! No, he is gonna get the castle, but he's not gonna deny chemistry. Hand cannons. Gonna be coming out of these ranges. Andy going for the panic walls behind, of course. He is a BF player. Probably could have had one treb there, and he's still not even attacking it. At this point. Doesn't make any difference anyway. Villager's having a little bit of a tough time finding out where to go. +4 armor coming in. Onyx. Waiting very patiently. And he did go for the double up in the castle here. It's a 4 trebs, 108 villagers on the field. Squires, infantry armor coming in. Hand cannons already out. Does he see them? I don't know if he has. Slam's gonna move backwards and try and clear up this area, and the Conics are in, guys. The Conics are in, and Slam is housed. Slam is housed. Population is not growing. Shambolic right now. Can't produce. Cannot produce. Here comes more Crepos from Andy. It's a little bit behind in population. All the houses have been forced up now. The hand cannons are here. Bombard cannon, 2 trebs. The trebs are moving forward as well. For Andy, he's all in and trying making some damage here. Kind of a sloppy series. It kind of maybe sums it up quite well. But nothing to defend us in the meantime. And it's still open there. Slam is losing vills. Feels like Andy is going to lose his position. His trade. Yeah, it might be. And Slam's trying to get a castle up there. The Conics are in. Slam's still kind of underreacting. There's only a few pikemen in here. Only a few Conics too, though. The university's finally been dealt with. And infantry. is trying to come in now. Slam will not be able to get in an Andy's home base. Castle is going to come up at home. Halberdier switch is fully underway now. And cannon numbers are looking good. 4 traps here. Decent gold. Decent food in the bank. Gotta be careful, these traps aren't packed up. They're just engaged now. Who's gonna get the better RNG? Can Andy see the cannons? Yeah. Racer are gonna try and come in and help out here. A little bit off. One trap does go down. One trap goes down for Slam, did it? Can't quite tell. Gonna get a good hit there. Yep. Two-handed swords coming out of the barracks now as well. Castle does go down. Trepos can still produce conics. Andy's turn to get house now as well. All 3 of the traps look like they're going to go down from Slam. Conics could be transported to the bomber cannon. One two-handed sword is there, and Slam calls it. Slam calls it. And Slam might be a little bit hungover from the Canada defeat on Sunday, and FreakinAndy takes a huge victory. Sheesh. Two wins to the Zam Hell. What fucking hell, man. Slam's eco just getting nuked. 108 population. Still has some stuff here. Krepo's push even coming in on the right hand side. Andy was like 5 pot behind. Can't actually produce anything at this moment. Sheesh. And it's going to be a tough loss for Slam. It's going to be a really tough loss. That's a surprising one, guys. That is a surprising one.